Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be reviewing one of our products from the Ipsy bag. We are going to be reviewing this. This is PUR 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15 in Light. So there it is. It is a sample size, that's why it's small. So in Ipsy bag, I just have the regular one where you just get the little samples. So that's exactly what this one is. There is the back. It tells you that it is in light L96, just in case you're wondering. So it says, when you need a full glow up in 5, this pressed powder from PUR will make your morning makeup routine fast and easy. I cannot read or talk today, you guys. So it says it functions as a foundation, concealer, powder, and SPF all in one, and gets your skin hydrated, healthy with moisturizing shea butter and vitamin E. Plus, it's great for all skin types. Tip: stash this in your bag and use it to tone down shine and touch up makeup throughout the day. So that's what it is. If you're wondering where I got that information from, it's from the little pamphlet that comes in all the Ipsy bags and tells you about your product. So that is that one. So normally with pressed powders like this, what I like to do is I like to use it to set my concealer and also set my whole face. So to save this video from being super long, I went ahead and already primed my face, and I went ahead and put foundation on my face. So I will just go ahead and slap on some concealer real quick, and then we will do the pressed powder. For my concealer, I am using NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. It is in vanilla. So there it is. I do have a concealer that is lighter, just because this is just supposed to do it, kind of like highlights your areas in a sense. I do have some breakout here, so we are going to try to hide some of these. That's what concealer is for. I don't conceal like most other people, so just keep that in mind. Some people go heavy with it. I do not. I just do some dabs and then I blend it in because I don't need to. Here's my beauty blender. I also use a beauty blender to put on my foundation. So why I do this, I do have a story, I guess, I can share with you guys. Have you guys ever went somewhere in your pajamas, like, I'm just gonna go there real quick, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to get dressed, it's a quick run-in, no one will see me, okay? Barely anyone will see me. So yesterday, I go to the pharmacy to get my daughter's meds, and it's a like little side pharmacy from the hospital, so like no one will see you, you know? It's not like a pharmacy like going into Walmart or nothing, okay? So I go to this pharmacy, I get the meds, and then I realize on my way home that like my car is literally on E. So I'm like, oh my god, I better stop and get gas. So the gas station I normally go to doesn't have any, barely has anyone ever there, you know? So I go ahead and I get out, I turn my car off, I pump my gas, whatever. I go to get my car, and the damn thing won't start. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Because here I am in my pajamas. And I'm like, oh my god. So, of course, I call Chris, and I'm like, hey, the car died. What do I do? He's, of course, like, oh, I'll come to you. And I'm like, dude, I'm in my freaking pajamas. I'm in my pajamas. My hair is not brushed. I was literally just lounging around the house looking a mess. My makeup was not done. My life was a wreck at that moment. And here I am broken down at the fucking gas station, okay? So there I am at the gas station, broke down, and I had to call roadside assistance, looking like a hot mess, which roadside assistance took an hour to come save me. I'm not mad about the hour because at least they came and saved me. But I was out looking like a hot mess. So I feel like I've learned my lesson not to go anywhere looking like a hot mess, even if it's a quick run-in. I say I probably learned my lesson, but I probably haven't. So I am all concealed. And there's your story why I did that. So here it is. I know I swatched this when I opened up the Ipsy bag, just to kind of show you guys. So there it is. It looks a lot like my skin color. I mean, there it is rubbed into my arm, and you can't even see where it was. So here we go. This is the brush I kind of use to always just put on my powders. It's nothing fancy. I think I got it from Posh. So that's the brush. Ooh, I tapped and it was like, poof. Did you see that? So there it is. So normally whenever I apply this, I normally put it over my concealed areas first, and I always just dab it on. When I say apply this, I mean apply powder to those spots, because I've never used PUR. So there's that. I mean, so far it's not too bad. I am a little worried because it says that it's a foundation and it can be a concealer all in one. So I'm like, is it going to be too much? I do normally use foundation pressed powder though to set my face. So that's not too different. And the foundation I've been using for well over a year, and I like it. So if this doesn't work, it's not the foundation. So if anyone is wondering why the car broke down, I guess I didn't explain that. The problem was the battery, which is a whole nother story, because the guy got there, looked at me, looked at the battery, and was like, "You really don't know what's wrong with your car?" And I was like, "Listen, don't judge me." So that's a whole nother story for a different day though, but that's what was wrong with the car. Okay, so now that I have done that, then I normally just go all over my face. It is a small sample size, so I do have to keep dabbing in. I would kind of dabble in with my regular pressed powder, so I guess that's fairly normal in a sense. Ooh, stuff is flying around. It wouldn't be a good YouTube video if my products were not flying around the room. I don't know if you guys have watched my other videos, but that's what happens in all of them. I will say, most pressed powders either don't have a smell, or they have kind of like a chemically smell. The last one I had did not have a smell at all. This one, like, has a burnt smell. And I know it's not my brush, because I know my brush. You know, my brush wouldn't smell burnt. Why would my brush smell burnt, guys? And second of all, like, what I washed it with is what I always wash my brushes with, so I don't know why it would smell like that. But yeah, it smells like, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, luckily, like, my face doesn't smell burnt, like, after I apply it. It just smells burnt, like, as I rubbed it, like, I guess on my nose area in a sense. So, okay. So that's normally how I put on my pressed powder either way. I dabble in a lot. Probably not as much, but like I said, this is a little sample size, so how much more can you really go? So I am blind, that's why you see me looking really hard. So I will say, after putting it on, it definitely stuck. And it's not like, sometimes like when you, I guess like, put concealer on and then you put your pressed powder on, sometimes your face is still sticky. My face is not sticky. In a few parts it is a little sticky, like maybe I just need a little more powder, but for the most part it's not. Also, for the most part, not a lot is coming off on my hands after I touch my face. So that is good. I mean, of course, like a little came off because I haven't set my face, but that's pretty amazing. There is a little fallout. I mean, it is a powder, so it's gonna happen. So I guess our next big question would be, how well does that, okay, so obviously it went on pretty good. Everything looks good. Nothing looks too tacky. Beautiful skin color. It actually matches me. So I guess my next question would be, does it hold? Like, can you apply stuff to it without it getting really weird? You know, like sometimes when you try to apply something on top of something, it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to apply some blush real quick. Oh, okay. It's working really well. Now, I've heard a lot of great things about PUR, so I wouldn't ever think to myself that this isn't going to work. But we do have to try it out. So there it is. There's some blush on. Overall, like I said, the skin doesn't feel too tacky. Everything feels good. Put my glasses on so I can actually see myself better. Yeah, no, definitely. I think I really like this. This is good. There we go. I misplaced it for a minute. I was like, well, now it's just lost in the makeup, but it's here. So here it is. This is the PUR 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15 in the color light LN6. Ipsy always wants you to grade it with how many stars you would give it. I am personally going to go with 5 because I've heard nothing but great things about it. The packaging is simple, but it's cute, easy to read, easy to access. The makeup went on easy. It went on quick. I was able to put other makeup on top of it. Fallout wise, every time I pressed my brush into it, it did kind of like poof. I mean, it's to be expected with powders. The skin really, it like matched my skin type, which is weird because like I know Ipsy asks you what skin type you are, but they like don't know you to a fullest. So that was really odd that it matched. But yeah, so overall I'm going to give it 5 stars. I think it worked great. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down there at the bottom. We will definitely be doing more reviews, whether it is opening of Ipsy bags or the products that they give us. I hope you all enjoyed this story about me going out and being caught looking like a hot wreck. But it happens. So, like I said, the PUR 4-in-1, I'm going to give it 5 stars, and we hope to see you guys next time. Thanks.